All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Roback, where you can get 20% off your first order using code BACKER20. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David. That boy. Rough.
Allow me to be the first to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving week. Today marks the first day of the work week that contains Thanksgiving. And here we are working, putting in our time, punching the clock. And yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. And guess what? We'll be here the next day.
Oh.
I think you're jumping the gun here, bub.
Is it not Thanksgiving week?
It is. We recorded
Thank you.
Wednesday. Which is a day before Thanksgiving.
Right. I'm wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving week.
Well, that's jumping the gun.
Which is different than wishing them a happy Thanksgiving.
It's self-gratification right there.
You'd know about self-gratification.
A little bit. It's like, oh, your birthday is, August 28th. Happy birthday on August 1st. It's like, oh,
Happy birthday month. A lot of people celebrate their entire month of
obnoxious.
birthday.
You're a birthday month guy.
Yeah, didn't you make us do like 2 weekends in a row of stuff for your birthday recently?
I believe I did not. No.
You tried. We had other plans.
Did we even do anything for my birthday?
I didn't. When is your birthday?
Wow. Okay, that's really rude.
But again, on behalf of this podcast, I just want to wish everyone out there happy Thanksgiving week. To those of you not working, enjoy your time off. To those of you who are, keep grinding.
What's up with schools in Texas? Like,
What do you mean?
They just get the whole week off? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, the homies in California right now just chilling.
Have they, relaxed the rules around, time off from school? We absolutely went to school Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I am positive.
I want to say
We
I
always
did
had
too.
the Wednesday off, I think.
We never had it off.
Maybe Wednesday off, but I think Monday, Tuesday was fair game.
Yeah, we were going to school.
Maybe the homies just playing hooky. I don't know.
If
No,
New
they're
Year's
off.
Day was on a Sunday, we were going to school on January 2nd. That was just what they did.
Damn,
We got the short end.
I don't play out there.
Nah.
Well, is it because you guys missed because of snow days?
I guess, but I feel like Texas elementary schools and shit are getting a ton of time off, and we were just out there grinding.
Dude, you stop. Dude, this is that lunch pail mentality up there in Michigan.
Yeah,
man.
dude. I mean, we had to
It's
walk.
a blue collar state.
We would walk to school uphill both ways in 10 feet of snow.
Is that true?
Facts. Big facts.
Wow.
Did you ever walk to school?
I'd bring my thermos.
My mom wouldn't let me walk home.
Really?
Yeah. Well, she did eventually, but by that time, it wasn't cool anymore.
No, I was an
It's
idiot.
like, I'm 17.
I was an idiot and complained about walking home from school, even though that gave me free reign to really go do anything I wanted. But I was like, no, I want you to go pick me up 3 blocks down.
Well, I get why she did not want me walking home, because the walk home crew, I mean, there was dudes.
It's a rough crew.
Dude, don't
Cigarette-
fuck with the walk home crew.
Cigarettes getting smoked, probably nickel bags getting slanged.
Damn, was
or
it sticky?
slung. No, probably wasn't even weed. But yeah, the walk home crew from intermediate school and definitely junior high.
Just keep your head down, walk straight.
Dude, can we make walk home crew merch? Just fucking bad boys.
Bad boy shit.
Shout out. Oh man, never mind. I'm not going to shout out a specific person who sold weed, but I wanted to shout him out.
Yeah, you might not want to do
Or
that.
her, could have been a her. Ladies is
Drug
dope
dealers,
dealers too.
Yeah.
You see the dude for the Chiefs who pulled out the invisible Tommy gun and was just letting it rip.
Yeah.
He got
a little
flagged for
egregious.
it.
Have
Yeah.
we not memed that yet with someone's voice in the background? Yeah, see?
Man, there was a guy at this wedding I went to over the weekend. He had on a double-breasted pinstripe suit with a slick back haircut. I was just like, okay.
How did you not do content with him?
What was he doing?
I don't know. And he was like a young, good-looking guy too. He was getting an absolute fit off,
Double-breasted pinstripes.
gangster style. I thought he had a Tommy gun in there, ready to sing.
If I'm ever
He
wearing
did.
a double-breasted suit, something has gone wrong.
Yeah, it's like a suit you buy as a joke, but he was very much not joking. He was looked like a Halloween costume.
Was it the one that Dave wore for spooky season?
I still have that.
You should wear it to the next black tie wedding you get invited to.
Well, it's you guys couldn't really tell, but it's absolutely large, like large.
We could tell, Dave.
We could tell.
It was
Were you
very
even
evident.
here for that one?
Oh,
I was actually.
You missed 2/5 of spooky season. People forget that.
Sorry.
I missed 0 spooky season. How's
Didn't
that
you
make-
miss one?
Nah.
Who filled in for Dylan? Oh, we had Ross.
Yeah, Ross. He didn't dress up.
No, he wore his Astros jersey. He told me he was going to dress up. He said, "I'm wearing something sexy." He just wore his Astros jersey.
I dressed up as a cheater.
Oh, got him.
Damn,
bruh.
dude, don't. He's
I'm
going to put
sorry.
you on banging the can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to dance on their grave. They lost that World Series.
They did.
Hey, man, someone had to come out a loser.
Yeah.
It's tough out there.
Very cool. I, too, am happy to be here, by the way.
Oh, Dylan Shivery's here.
Yes, thank you. I have a... Oh, it's almost empty. My Super Fantastic is almost out of here. No cream, obviously. Just ready to rip, man.
What are you wearing right now?
Oh, thank you. This is a quarter zip from Roback. It is co-branded with Washed, as in Washed Media, right there.
That's our company.
That's embroidered on the sleeve. It's very nice. Wow. It's also extremely comfortable.
Yeah, Dylan came over to get some tools from my place that I'd stolen from him.
Big tool guy.
Yeah, I like tools.
I like that he
They call
let
him
you
Tim
borrow
Taylor.
tools, and he had to go back. He got to go to your place to
Yeah.
get the tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so he came in and sure enough, I was sitting there just rocking my my hoodie with the Washed on it. I was just repping the
You
company
were.
from home.
I had to dap up you and the Fritz, man. It was tight.
I will say, if you want to go to roback.com/washed and get some of your own, I would go do so now. I'm looking right now. The hoodie in medium only has 2 left. By the time this episode goes live, there might be 0 left of this
Yeah.
thing. Like that's a hot item. You got to be careful. Again, roback.com/washed. Does our promo code work for this if they're first time users?
I don't know. I
It's
think
hard to say.
The first time we did this, I know they turned it off for the Washed, or actually they were circling back merch. I don't know if they did it this time.
I might have given some bad intel to a listener, and I shout out to Luca. I apologize.
That's okay.
Our dear friend Klein tried to do the same thing, I believe. I don't know if it worked for him or not.
We got no feedback.
People hit me up asking medium or large. They're like, I'm about your size. And what I'm going to tell you right now does not help. I am comfortable wearing both the medium and the large,
Me too.
which it's just your preference. I genuinely think I can pull both off. So
It's a pretty traditional fit. I
in the
would say.
hoodie, I should explain
okay,
that.
yeah.
I'm talking about the hoodie only. The QZ, I think I'm a medium boy in the QZ.
I can do both.
Dude, you're so versatile.
I'm stuck right between medium and large in pretty much everything right now. It's not great.
A Marge.
Right.
More programming notes. The geography video is on YouTube, released last week. It's heat. Go check it out. Patreon, we will be doing Circling Batch on Wednesday. We'll be dropping voicemails probably at a weird time this week, probably early if I had to guess. And then go check out the Roback collab, roback.com/washed. The Do Even Burn candle, still available. There aren't too many of those left. Velobox.com/circling-back. And go rate and review. You guys want to hear a couple reviews from this past week?
I certainly do, as long as they're overwhelmingly positive about me and me only.
Well, here's the first one. It's from Awesome568-525-783-2458-726-773357. Do you know who that person
I
is?
love that dude.
That's a good username.
No, that dude's been a long time listener. He's
You
cool.
can with that username you can log in exactly one time, and then you're never gonna remember what that handle is.
Yeah, I guess Awesome568-525-783-2458-726-773356 must have been taken, so he went with the other one.
Okay.
He said, I just got a Tinky off, and it was amazing. 5 stars. If Dylan ever stops singing, I'm canceling my Patreon subscription.
Is that really what it says?
It is, yeah,
See?
unfortunately.
See,
I got bad news, Dylan.
Dave, for every one listener we lose because of my singing, we add 2. So you're welcome.
Can we check in with Dilly Dog?
What does Dilly Dog have to say?
Oh, Dilly Dog. This is from Matty Ice. It says, bye-bye to my subscription only because Dylan sings. As soon as Dylan starts, my dog can't stop barking and my baby starts crying. Besides that, good pod.
You shouldn't listen in front of your baby.
Yeah, you should.
Joe Rocco 27 said, majority share Dylan. Show where one of the hosts gets endlessly ridiculed for his lifestyle choices by 2 biologically smaller hosts for all of our entertainment. 5 stars.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Someone said, Jack from school said, so it's so funny when you guys have to go to the bathroom during an episode. You have one job, which is to talk to your buddies about Twitter or sports for 60-ish minutes, and sometimes you can't make that happen. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah,
What's
I
this
know.
guy?
It's-
Is he
sorry.
shaming? I would love to know how old this guy is. If he's in his 20s and he's pee-shaming people,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom regardless, even if I don't have to on this episode.
Damn.
I kind of like when someone has to go to the bathroom. It kind of gives us a little, it kind of like changes the dynamic real quick
Yeah,
and gives us
Isn't
a
that-
little like
isn't-
offshoot.
Isn't that kind of real life too? Like if we're hanging out talking and I have to pee, I'm not gonna hold it just to continue the conversation. But hey, I'm gonna pee real quick.
The creamer list super fantastic just goes right through me. I'm sorry. I drink a lot of it.
Dude, does coffee make you have to pee faster than any other liquid?
Yes.
It does, and when you're like me and you try to hydrate properly in the morning, and then you try to just pound that coffee before you get out the door, then it's a problem.
It's a tough combo.
I made
It's
the
a
mistake
1-2
before
punch.
going to the F1 race that I decided I was just going to like get as hydrated as possible before I went out there because I thought it was going to be super hot. And then I just ended up having to pee the entire time I was out there. I was like, what an idiotic move. Dehydrate yourself, dumbass.
Good teammate, though. Very hydrated.
Yeah. That's all for reviews.
It's a Tom Herman reference for those.
Yeah, I mean,
He has a PP chart.
would you take him back right now?
Yeah.
What was his worst season? 3 losses?
I said on Too Much Dip, I really miss Mac Brown at this
No,
point.
they barely made a bowl one year, right?
Those 8-4 seasons that got Mac Brown out the door, I'd kill for those. It's really sad.
He's got to go. He's lost the room. That's what they say.
No, that's cool, man.
You don't care. Shut up.
No,
Hey.
dude, it's cool.
Big game for your Michigan Wolverines coming up.
Yeah.
I'm
Normally
pretty
the Ohio
stoked for
State
that.
game's when you circle on the calendar. How's the Bama Rolling Tide doing?
They still look pretty good, man. That was a good
Squeaked
pick.
by Arkansas.
Good pick for you.
I think it's time to recap this weekend in fun presented by Headspace. Are your thoughts running in endless circles in your mind?
They be running.
With the stresses of the last year, it's more important than ever to practice living healthier and happier lives. So what if a few minutes was all it took to change your relationship with stress and anxiety, transforming your life for the better? That's the power of meditation with Headspace.
Headspace, I'll admit, and I've talked openly about this before, but I was a user of Headspace before they're even a sponsor. I love
Damn.
them so much. Yeah, I was a beginner into
Look at you.
He was GF on him.
I was a beginner for the whole meditation thing. Wanted to dip a toe in it, and it was a perfect beginner's walkthrough on how to do it, and it was extremely effective.
Well, yeah, our thoughts can be confusing enough, Dylan, and meditation doesn't have to be. Headspace is your convenient dose of meditation, mindfulness, and sleep exercises to help relieve stress and anxiety and help you get a good night's sleep all in one app, making it easy to catch your breath and make time for your mental health. And it's one of the most science-backed meditation apps in the world, proving that meditation does, in fact, work. A study proves that in just 2 weeks, Headspace can reduce your stress by 14%.
I'd take that.
Yeah, you would.
In a heartbeat.
We personally love their SOS mini meditations for a quick breather. They relieve our stress. They bring us a moment of peace among the daily chaos. I even asked a professional meditation instructor, I guess you would call them. I asked them one time, I was like, do you need to do like the 10 or 15 minute ones? And she was like, no, Will. Just a couple minutes is enough to reset. Just think about that. Find some Headspace at headspace.com/circling and get 1 month free of their entire meditation library. This is the best Headspace offer available, so go to headspace.com/circling today, headspace.com/circling. Dylan, what did you do this weekend?
Thank you for asking, Will. I had a very, very busy weekend. Wedding stuff. I went to a wedding on Saturday, but Friday.
You got married this weekend?
I did not get married. Some friends of Bay, well, I guess they're my friends too, got married over the weekend. Friday, we had it wasn't necessarily a rehearsal dinner because it was pretty informal, just like a party at a dance hall, really, attached to Schultz's Beer Garden. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, I've been there once or twice
Okay. We get
before
it.
Texas games.
Right, okay.
I drink before football.
So that was fun. Had a little country western dancing theme.
How'd the tie go over?
The tie?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the next day at the actual wedding. But fine. What do you mean? Fine.
Okay, I'm just saying you had some tie issues before the wedding. You didn't have one. I was concerned for
I
you.
didn't have any tie. Oh, I had to go. I got the tie on Friday.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a big deal.
Okay, he's just checking.
Yeah.
Did you tie one on at the wedding?
I wore a traditional just necktie with my tux, which I have a tux now. I don't know if you knew that, Dave. I'm a tux owner.
Yeah, I saw. I noticed.
Was your double-breasted pinstripe suit at the cleaners?
Glaring lack of black tie attire at this black tie wedding. I'm not exactly sure it was black tie. It was me and like 3 other guys that had tuxes.
Really?
on. Yeah.
Was it black tie optional?
According to Brittany and like Brittany's little, group of friends, it was like black tie. So like me and a few other guys from that group wore tuxes, but it got to the wedding and we were the only ones.
I think the long necktie as opposed to the bow tie probably
Dressed it down a
it
bit.
evened you out a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think
It
you
took
might
the
be
eyes
right.
off of you. If you would have shown up wearing like just a traditional
Yeah.
like everything, you might have gotten some looks.
I looked at the invitation and it said attire was formal. And I said, Brittany, this does not say black tie. She said, well, that's just another term for formal. It's like,
Ooh,
or
I
for
don't know
black
about
tie.
that.
I was like, oh, okay.
If it's black tie,
I'll trust
I've
ya.
seen black tie optional. Which, if it's black tie optional, like, I'm obviously wearing a tux. You give me that option, I'm gonna kick that door open.
Right. So I went with the tux.
I'm not of that thinking quite yet. I check with like everyone I know going to the wedding if it's black tie optional before, just to get a feel for it.
Yeah.
And if there's an overwhelming majority not doing it, then I will not do a tux. But most of the time, I think the rule is just go above and beyond if you
Yeah.
can.
I think the general rule is when in doubt, overdress a little bit. So I would probably opt. I don't know. I'd probably feel out my friends too, honestly.
They say dress for the job you want, and I always wear a tux because the job I want is international spy.
That's good.
Can I tell you about the the schedule, the itinerary for Saturday, and all the bars and stuff we went to? It was kind of crazy. Are you ready?
Blow my mind.
Okay, so we showed up at the ceremony. It was at 4:00. The reception was on a different site, so we made a pit stop at Driftwood Bar.
Okay.
Had 2 drinks there. Then we went to the wedding reception, which was an open bar. We were there for several hours, dancing, drinking. You know, what you do at
Doing what you do at wedding receptions.
From there, we left. We went back to Driftwood and got more drinks at Driftwood. And then we went to Dirty Bill's and left there at, I think, midnight-ish.
You're addicted to dirty bills at this point.
I'm not. It was
Gonna have
marathon.
to face it.
It was
Yeah.
very fun, but it was a marathon of drinking, and I was feeling it the next morning.
Like for backers who used to come to Austin, they had a good chance of squatting up with us at Matt's El Rancho. At this point, if you just need to go to Dirty Bill's at midnight on a Friday or Saturday, and Dylan will be there just dapping you up.
It was her friend's our friend's birthday the weekend before, and this one the bride and groom wanted to go to Dirty Bill's, and so we did. And Sunday, I did quite literally nothing. I laid on my couch and dozed off at one point. Didn't move from my house the entire day. It was pretty great.
Wow, must be nice, man.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
What about you guys? So excited to hear what you did.
What'd that boy get into? Were you in your bag this weekend?
Do you want the complete itinerary like Dylan just provided? Because I can do that. Because let me tell you, the schedule was quite lofty.
For you?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Friday, we watched Dune, and we had a glass of wine.
How'd that go?
Really good.
Really?
I thought it was really good, and I did fall asleep for about 4 minutes. But other than that 4 minutes, it was an excellent piece of film. I thought. I saw a lot of people criticizing on the timeline. Let me be clear. I had no idea what it was about. I knew there were sandworms. I knew we had some desert scenery. That's all I knew. I didn't know the plot. I didn't know the characters. I did learn that what's the dude's name? The Guatemalan guy. Isaac Oscar, or is it Oscar Isaac? Isaac Oscar is apparently number one on
Oscar Isaac.
many ladies' lists. He's apparently like the hot guy going.
a
right
hottie?
now.
Oh, he is hot.
He's got his beard game is unparalleled. He's got a perfect salt and pepper.
I
He's a
would
good-looking
kill for
dude.
that much salt and pepper in my beard right now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's his name? Isaac Oscar?
I'm not
Yes.
Oscar Isaac. I'm not that far from just going to the hair place and just asking her to put some salt in my beard.
You don't have salt at home? Get some kosher.
Got some Malden. Malden.
You recognize this guy? He's also
Oh,
in the
yeah.
new Star Wars.
Yeah, he's hot.
What was his name in Star Wars, Dylan?
Oh, that's a good one. He's the most regular looking guy of anybody in the thing.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve Spaceman.
Yeah, this dude's a zaddy.
Yeah, he's hot.
Dune, highly recommend. I'm pretty ground floor on this. So check it out if you have.
I've never been that into films that were set in distant future amidst a feudal interstellar society, but honestly, I think I might flex based on some of the reviews I've heard of Dune.
Dude, pretty good. Pretty good. And the guy, what's the Charlemagne or whatever?
Charlemagne the God.
Yeah, Timothy Charlemagne the God. He's quite an actor himself. Saturdays when things got a little loco. So my son, who is almost 10 months, he's now leveled up, and we are on crawl watch. He is crawling. Actually, crawl warning has been issued for all of Central Texas. He's just crawling around. And if you have kids, you realize this kind of changes things, the dynamic, because we gotten comfortable just sitting him down in front of his toys, letting him grabs whatever he wants, flip the boxes, the wicker basket's over. But in the last week, he's gotten really comfortable pulling himself up and just standing, obviously holding himself.
Dave, crawl phase is going to be very brief.
He's going to be walking
That
soon.
dude's going to be a walking
Well,
SOB soon.
he's already on the couch pulling himself up
Yeah.
onto the pillows and kind of walking along.
Uh-huh.
And
2 months.
that's insane. So 2022.
Oh, he'll be walking early 2022.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm already a paranoid person, and like so now I'm thinking about baby proofing. Oh, that's not a pain.
It wasn't so bad.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just now I'm like, okay, we got to nerf this. We got to get rid of this. Can you pull down the TV? I don't know.
Yeah, you have to put all your weaponry away.
Yeah, my sword collection is now in the garage.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's tough.
That
I'm leaving the
sucks, dude.
nunchucks. He does not. I don't. You know what? If he figures out the nunchucks, that's props to him. But yeah, we spent a long time just watching him crawl on Saturday. Then we did a little Barrett Dudley birthday gathering at Pool Burger. Got a gram off at DC Ruff on Instagram if you're new here.
Add me on the group.
At D Carter Ruff on Twitter.
Add me on the group.
David Ruff on LinkedIn.
Add me on the group.
Will, you were there.
I was there.
You came by before your rock and roll show.
Dude, I have a slight issue. So I went there, and as people know, Pool Burger is a burger place / tiki restaurant. They do tiki drinks.
That place is lit on
But I went there, I got a Mai Tai, and when she asked if I wanted a floater, I was like, yeah. And when I got my receipt, I was charged for it?
What?
What
are they doing?
What? Like, what? I was like, no, please,
I know.
item that out,
I'm
please.
surprised you even went up there, man, because like that place is
That's a place that
kind of a rip off of
I
Wilmot's.
forget about when it's like, oh, let's go do something. I don't ever think about like to go there. But last time I went there, which was I guess a month or two ago, I had so much fun. That place is great.
I always enjoy my time at Pool Burger.
Yeah.
It's where we did, if you remember, one of our Say by the Brunches.
We sure
Probably
did.
our most lit one. Easily our most lit
Easily.
one.
Easily. That was the best party we threw.
It was a lituation.
We had a little private party. That was a lot of fun.
I was so pleased with myself. It was the only time I went to a Grand X meeting and thought, all right, I crushed that. We were talking about ideas for it, and I was like, I think we should do Saved by the Brunch and just make it like a whole brunch scene. And everyone was like, that's a really good idea. Let's do that. And then I was like, oh, meeting's over. Crushed it.
Yeah.
And we actually did. We followed through on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it.
Success. That was a good time. Somebody in the parking lot behind was smoking pot, some reefer.
Dude, that was some sticky icky.
And
it sticky?
baby's first contact high. Potentially.
Dude, that
great.
shit was potent.
I was like, oh, I like looked. I didn't know. Whoever was sitting next to me, I was like, do I move or like? I mean, I don't want. What do I do here? It was fine. It was like 5 seconds worth of marijuana smokage.
It was a single crumb of marijuana smoke.
Seriously. He didn't like put on a gas mask or anything. Then we had everybody. You didn't know this. Everybody who did not go to the Rolling Stone show came back to our house Saturday night.
Oh, really? You had a little house
Had an
party.
impromptu house party. Which with a baby, I was worried. He slept. He did not get woken up. I don't know how. The night ended with me by myself on the couch watching Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter. Little pay-per-view, little top-ranked boxing. So, good night. Thank you for everybody who came out. It was mainly me, Barrett Dudley, and a bunch of ladies, even though it was Saturday.
Oh, really cramped
You
your
should have
style.
made them just go in the backyard.
Barrett was kind enough to invite me to his birthday celebration, and I returned the favor by inviting him to my bachelor party in March in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we know when it is.
We
we'll
just
see
got
what he
another
says.
email about that.
Did we?
I know. I'm excited to read it. Klein is making this whole process fun for me. He's excited, and he's excited.
He told me he doesn't want to go,
I
actually.
got to tell you, this is one of the best man jobs I've seen. That sounds weird.
He's crushing
One of
it.
the most successful best man emails I've ever seen. Like he's all over it. Does this mean $600 a person per night, or is that for the whole trip?
That's for the whole trip.
Oh, let's just Okay. We won't get into that. But that's it. I didn't really do anything
I'm
yesterday.
stoked. Thank you, Klein.
Thank you for your service, Klein. Go
You
ahead.
want to talk about your
You
weekend?
had the
that
best
Oh, wow,
weekend.
thank you
literally
for
no one
asking
cares
me.
About?
We know your weekend was cool, man.
Yeah, Friday night I got a pizza and I fell asleep on the couch at 8:30 p.m. It was absolutely lit. On Saturday morning, I had the pleasure of waking up and watching my favorite soccer team just get absolutely fucking smoked to the point where they had to relieve their manager of the duties. And things are just, my timeline is just hell right now. I've had to mute and unfollow some people. I apologize if you caught the unfollow, but if you were in my mentions being a meanie, bye-bye.
Soccer fans?
Yeah, sorry. I was angry and I had to just do some unfollowing. I'm not happy about it.
That scares me away from becoming a footy fan and adopting a club.
It's not good when opposing teams are singing in support of your manager. That you're so bad that they want your manager to stick around. That's not great.
That's low.
Yeah.
That's
like,
a
what
low
if the
point.
Kansas fans had been chanting, like, we want Sark, we want Sark? Like, that's just low.
They did the SEC chant.
They did the SEC chant.
That's insulting.
Which is pretty bad, too. Yeah.
These guys supposed to be SEC. And then, I had to get that Mai Tai with Dave and Barrett. Little Micah sprinkled in. We had some Micah sprinkles. Damn. And then we hit that Rolling Stones concert. Shout out to everybody who made it out there in the traffic. Not great traffic on the way out there. We did toss on some Rolling Stones on the way there and just kind of vibed out a little bit. It was nice.
That's huge for you because they're like your favorite band of all time.
All-time favorite band, man. I can't get
crazy.
enough of them. It was cool seeing like Mick Jagger the size of an ant on a stage. It was sweet. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually pretty sweet. The setup they had at Circuit of the Americas for the Rolling Stones was insane. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a concert of that size that wasn't a music festival. But it was pretty cool seeing them.
Did they have an opening act?
They did, but we completely missed it. Like, we
bet
didn't
many
even,
people
we
did.
didn't even get close to, like, when we walked into the actual like place where you would, post up, they started playing their first song. So it was like, okay, we kind of had perfect timing with it, even though we did have a delay.
Did he shout out any Austin establishments?
He did, but he didn't do a good job with it. He got fed some bad information.
What did he say?
I mean, like, if you're going to call out like Austin places that are going to get the crowd riled up, I don't know if Terrytown, like one of the nicer neighborhoods in town, is going to really rile the majority of the crowd up.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, and it was like, okay.
Shout out to the 1%ers.
Yes. Oh. So I was like, okay, cool. We stayed for a while. We skipped the encores to beat traffic, and I have to say it was the move. We were very happy with that. And then Sunday, my sister and my brother-in-law got into town with my niece. If you guys want to congratulate me on being an uncle, now's the time.
Congratulations.
Dude, that's really huge for you.
I'm
and
an
the
uncle.
show.
And so, we hung out all day yesterday, watched a little football, and had some Indian food before I passed out after watching Succession and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Dude, sorry about your Cowboys.
Hey, man, we still them boys, though.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I don't know what this says about me that I was cheering for the Lions to lose so that I can, if they beat the Bears on Thanksgiving, I can just flex on Randy that much harder. I didn't want to go in riding a win. I thought it would be better if we could go in winless and just beat the piss out of Randy's Chicago Bears.
It could happen, man.
It could happen.
Justin Fields out? Okay,
Dude, they got Andy Dalton, though.
Randy doesn't care. The guy who put a Bears poster up in our office.
And for some reason, we haven't taken it down yet.
Yeah.
At this point, like it's squatters' rights.
The only NFL stuff we have in our office is a Bears poster and a Broncos team photo that's Brett's in. Like we need more.
Brett and Klein.
Yeah, this is bad. And that's it for this weekend in fun, my friends. Have you guys? You know what I did wear yesterday for a little while.
Is this about 10,000?
Was it a Deion Sanders Cowboys jersey?
Oh, we get more 10,000 stuff coming in the mail soon, don't we?
I hope so.
I'm very excited for this. I've straight up fallen head over heels for 10,000. I love this brand.
Their stuff is phenomenal.
I heard about how phenomenal their stuff was before we were sponsored by them. I saw it on the timeline. Shitto is a huge fan. And once we got it in the mail, I started to understand why people stand this brand as much as they do.
This is one of those brands that I used to see out in the wild at the gym mostly. Like, and what is that brand that I keep seeing has like that, very recognizable X on the pant leg or whatever. And I wanted to find out what they were, and then they became a sponsor, and now I'm fully on board. I love their stuff.
I would buy it. Not only would I buy it full price, but I would buy it using our code and not asking them for free stuff. Luckily for us, they send us free stuff.
Which you did recently, I believe.
I did. Yes, I did buy their Filson collab.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've all been wearing so many different things from them, but their 7-inch interval short with the liner, their lightweight shirt. They've got tons of features like silver ion for odor protection, no bounce pockets, breathable and lightweight shell fabric with stretch, no bounce phone pocket. They've got it all. It's truly wonderful.
The shirt is so good that if I have a gym day planned and that shirt's dirty from my previous gym day, I'll do a little small load of laundry just to get that thing clean so I can rock it.
Damn.
That's how much I like that shirt.
Dude, they're high quality. They fit incredible. Most comfortable training shorts I've ever worn. Like, I absolutely love them.
I'm a liner boy so far. I want to try their non-liners though, just see what those are about.
Their liner ones are for my training, for my pelly rides, for my brisk walks outside.
Facts.
Whereas when I go no liner, that means I'm just lamping around the crib, just doing my thing.
Okay. Doing your thing.
Yeah. The session short, it's the super lightweight one. It's perfect for running, yoga, mobility. That's one that I like chilling in. But I recently bought the interval short. It's versatile and great for high intensity interval training, Dylan, or HIIT as you call it.
Right.
Spinning, which I do. Metcons, short runs, and anything else you can think of. They're a direct-to-consumer company, so as you know, we hate middlemen around here, and they have absolutely no middlemen. They just have premium fabrics, trims, and techniques that other brands simply cannot afford. They have a collaborative product development. Over 200 athletes test their gear. They need Hutto testing the gear. Pick the short that's best for your training and then personalize with a custom liner and inseam options. They've got over 10,000 five-star reviews, free shipping and returns, and even a lifetime guarantee. 10,000 is offering our listeners 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc and enter code CIRCLING to get 15% off your purchase. That is 10,000.cc and enter code CIRCLING.
We have a worst of story? What a little treat.
Hello, what's going on? Oh, fuck.
You don't have it? What?
I replaced it on the soundboard and forgot to put it back. This is devastating. I've been looking forward to this for like 10 minutes.
Was it the let's go?
Yeah, but I've unfortunately replaced it with TMZ Dave.
I was actually just scouring TMZ.
Yeah, is it going well for you?
It turns out, remember 80s pop sensation Tiffany of I Think You're Alone Now fame?
That's where they had the breakfast.
Correct. Actually, no, this is the musical artist. She was struggling through her seminal hit, and then she told the crowd, "Fuck you."
Oh, nice. Good.
Very
This is
cool.
per TMZ.
This was recent?
This is per TMZ. I don't know if you guys have seen TMZ.
They played that song at Dirty Bill's the other night. You know that sometimes they do like music videos and they'll play the whole song throughout the bar. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't know every word to that song.
I don't know it either. Dude,
It's very popular.
I didn't realize she was as big of a deal as she
Me
apparently
neither.
is.
I'd never heard that
Was.
name until like a month ago.
Of who?
Tiffany.
What is she saying?
I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone now.
See, you know the song, but, like-
like anyone around.
Yes, that one. It's a really good song, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just didn't know it.
I'm surprised
Feels
she's still even
strange.
touring. Like,
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together.
oh, behave.
And watch how you play. They don't understand. And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand.
Aw,
You didn't know
Dave.
those lyrics at Dirty Bills?
No.
Dude,
That song goes, though. It gets the people going.
Can I do a worst of story?
yeah, please.
Whatever, man.
We thought with the short week, we enjoyed so much the holiday season a couple years ago, and we just did worst of stories throughout the entire time. And I dipped in and I thought, you know what? Maybe there's a worst of story we can do today. And you know what I found? I found one from the Monday before Thanksgiving 2019.
Are you
Being
kidding me?
the Monday before Thanksgiving, I think we need to read this story. You guys ready?
I'm surprised we haven't done it already. How long has it been in your inbox?
A long time.
Okay.
A long time.
All right, let's go.
I call this Fall in Maryland hits different.
Oh,
You guys ever been to Maryland in the fall?
I have not.
I haven't either.
I don't think so.
Let me take you back to November of 2019. The air in Maryland is certified crisp and holiday excitement is fully set in. It was the Monday before Thanksgiving, and I was finishing my shift at an athleisure store frequently mentioned on the pod. Must be 10,000. Congratulations.
Definitely 10,000.
10,000.cc, promo code CIRCLING. I went to an adjacent restaurant, meeting up with one of my best friends from high school. We'll call him Mike. One of my best friends from college, and we'll call him Andrew. We got Mike and Andrew in the mix.
Is the adjacent restaurant like adjacent to his job at the athleisure store?
No, I think it was a Jason's Deli.
Okay.
Oh, get it, Dave?
Get it.
Adjacent?
I like playing guess what restaurant they might have eaten at the mall because it's usually a Cheesecake Factory. There's probably
Panda
Chick-fil-A,
Express.
Panda, or Sbarro.
I went to Panda Express one
just-
time and I ordered the Panda and they didn't have any.
It's the murderer's row.
That's the murderers. I was going to say that of mall restaurants.
And you sometimes if you walk by at the right time, you can get I don't know if they're
A-
doing it
a
now,
Sampy?
a little sample.
a free Sampy?
And yeah, you just get a little General Tso's, Go on about your business.
I
Go
just-
down to Foot Locker.
I just picture you as like a little shithead teenager, just filling up on free Sampies at the mall.
Yep.
I'm
definitely did
I'm a shithead. I'm a shithead 34-year-old that does that at Costco.
Dude, catch me at Total Wine. Like, they've got
getting
stations on
drunk?
everything.
Do they do Sampies there?
Yes, and it's
I need to go
aggressive.
Yeah,
There's
I
like 6
Uber to the
stations.
liquor store at this point because I know they're going to give me so many samples I can't drive home.
I had to call Alyssa like, hey, can you come get me? Samples got me again.
A lady tried to get me to sample some rosé at the grocery store recently, and this was like 2 years ago. I was so hungover, and I just wanted to throw up all over her display. I was like, please don't make me drink right now.
Well, it's optional.
It's not optional. They force it. They force it on you.
The guy who can't turn down a free booze, like, just a sigh, like just give it to me.
Mike and Andrew, they both went to a military school, so when they had time off, they liked to get after it. It is important to note that I was getting out at 9 p.m. and I had another shift the next morning at 7 a.m. That's that classic holiday retail schedule that you guys probably know nothing about.
No.
My wife knows about it. I think she once quit a job because of that.
If there is one time that you regret working in retail, I can say it is around this exact time. There is absolutely nothing worse than trying to burn the candle at both ends.
Dylan and I have a mutual friend who worked at the Polo outlet in San Marcos, and I think he might have ghosted them during the holidays.
Good. Good for him. Good for him.
Shouts to our retail folks out there putting in work.
Absolute grind boys and grind girls.
They're also, I consider them first responders as well.
Really?
Of the retail world.
Okay.
It's facts. I met them at a restaurant to find that they had spent the last few hours getting quite the head start on the evening. I proceeded to play catch up, as one does, which quickly led to us buying rounds of shots, alternating between Rumpelmints and Patron.
Oh my gosh.
My friends make a quick trip to the bathroom as I continue to chat up the bartenders and waitstaff, many of whom had seemed to become our friends and reveled in our uncanny drinking pace. When my friends returned, they wanted to take a 45-minute Uber to my school to continue the night. I acquiesced, and as we waited for the Uber, I made my way to break the seal. When I walked into the bathroom, I saw that my friends had spilled their guts all over the bathroom floor. It looked like a murder scene and smelled even worse. I rushed out of the bathroom and rushed to pay our tab, deciding that we could wait for the Uber outside. Kind of a shitty move. You can't just expel your demons all over the bathroom and then just dip out.
No, you got to at least notify the staff. Hey, we got a situation in here. Taking an Uber back to the school, like campus bars. What are we thinking here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted some young honeys.
Some baddies.
Yeah. I can see how this all transpired. They're in the group text. He's like, well, I don't get off till 9. They're like, well, dude, there's a Panda Express right next to it. We can just get drunk there.
This all happened at Panda.
Yeah.
Panda.
Mm-hmm. After a long ride of terrible small talk with the driver because Mike was napping and Andrew was incoherent, we made it to my college town. We made our way to the closest bar and continued our pace. We drank. I dunked my face in a pitcher pretending I was bobbing for apples. I like that move. I think that's a funny move.
That's a fun guy move.
I don't bob for apples. But is that over? Do people still bob for apples at this point?
Are you telling people at home that you don't bob for apples?
No, not in this climate.
I Dave for apples.
Okay. What is that? What's that?
It's where What?
Go on.
What is daving
What
for
is
apples?
daving for
It's
apples?
where, like, at a Halloween get-together, for example, if there's apples in a liquid, and your hands, you can't use your hands, and you have to go in and use your teeth and get the apple out, and then it's your apple.
Andrew saw to it that a couple of glasses met their early demise, accidentally releasing them from his grasp. Do you guys have one friend that always breaks glasses?
No.
We have one friend who, if he's had like a couple pops, he always ends up just shattering a million glasses. And the look on his face is like, God, not again.
I can remember the last time I broke a glass.
There was a bar on 6th Street that is no longer there. It's called Logan's. You remember Logan's, Dave?
It's a great bar.
It was a great bar. They had two different sized beers. One was a standard pint glass, and they had like a 35-ounce just huge mug. And it was
carrying
awesome.
it was heavy. Like a full one was like normal people can't hold it. You have to have some kind of forearm presence.
They were so cool, but we would always cheers with them, like clank them together, and we started to shatter them. It was like this is like a regular occurrence, and finally the staff like caught on and they put a stop to it, and now it's closed down. That bar was awesome.
That was the best bar on 6th, like for
Yeah.
somebody who's like above the age of 25.
Yeah, they did the the video, the movie clips they play over the speakers and on the TVs, and it'd get people really hyped in there. It was fun.
I heard they had to shut it down because the overhead of having to replace the glassware every single night became too much.
I feel slightly responsible. I probably broke 15 to 20 glasses in there over my.
That's a lot of glasses.
I
yeah,
know.
you need to chill.
What the hell?
I know,
That's
I felt bad.
disrespectful.
It was fun though.
We need to keep in mind throughout this entire story that he is supposed to work at 7 a.m. the next morning, okay? During the busiest part of the holiday season for a lot of people.
Okay.
The sound of the second one shattering seemed to come right around 2 a.m. because shortly after that, we were outside with the rest of the crowd. Mike and Andrew had met some laddies. I think he meant ladies.
Lassies?
Or maybe
Laddies. Or lassies. And wanted to go back to their apartment to continue to party. Being the only one in a relationship, there was nothing in it, but I decided to indulge my friends. He included that just to make sure that he didn't get in trouble.
Maybe a laddie is like a male baddie, like a lad, but also a baddie.
I think he just meant to say ladies, but
Okay.
it's possible.
Just let me have this.
Okay, you can have that. We get back to the apartment where there are illicit drugs openly displayed on a table. I'm no narc, but that stuff isn't for me, so I continue to drink and pass the time. What'd you figure out, Dave?
A boy or young man?
There we go. They hung out with some young laddies.
Very cool.
Of age, hopefully.
Fast forward to 4 a.m. and I'm violently drunk and we have officially lost Mike. I try to rally Andrew, but he has no interest in leaving. I walk outside to calm myself down and I see Mike crawling around the front yard on all fours, trying to rid his body of the tequila and peppermint schnapps. As he's expelling his demons, I tell him that we need to pull it together and it's time to go. We do not get the Uber to leave until around 5 a.m.
Okay. You gotta.
This is giving me anxiety.
No.
15 minutes into the ride, I tell the driver that he needs to pull over his car or we'll get messy.
Okay.
He makes his way to the shoulder. I open the door and start violently throwing up on a major interstate. Not my finest moment. We get back to Mike's at 5:45 a.m. Andrew is quite literally unresponsive in the back seat. The driver is threatening to call an ambulance as we pull him out of the car. I walk downstairs, sit on the couch, and I look at my phone. It's 6 a.m. exactly. I have to be at work in 1 hour.
This is a bad choice.
Gosh.
Well, here's a worse choice. His car is still at the store that he left at 9 p.m. the night before. It's okay, I tell myself. I'll take a 45-minute nap and call an Uber. I'll stumble to work still drunk, but I'll be there. Just as I close my eyes, I hear a loud crash and bang. Andrew was trying to walk down the stairs, lost his balance, and knocked off Mike's well-framed high school baseball jersey. Do you have your baseball jersey framed in your...
That's sick. No, I don't.
Dude, Mike must have been a heck of a player. He's got it framed.
Wow.
He must have had a little run at state.
I thought you had all your
That's
jerseys
absurd.
framed, dude.
No.
No? Anderson High? Dorn jersey?
Well, it says Chivalry on the back of my jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have yet to throw away my Duncanville High School golf bag.
You shouldn't. You should keep that forever.
I want to keep it.
I'm jealous. We didn't get to keep our golf bags. It was just rental. Not rental, but they just gave them to us and
Yeah.
took them away. Andrew was lying at the bottom of the stairs, half implanted in the drywall like a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Wow.
He just went right through the wall.
I don't know why it's so funny just imagining someone just having the drywall not moving.
We've all been there.
The noise wakes the house, but I decide it's too much for me at that moment to handle. I close my eyes for what felt like a blink, and when I opened them, any guesses as to what time it was when he opened his eyes?
I'm going to say 12:30 p.m.
Oh, I'm gonna say 8:45.
11:30 a.m. 15 missed calls, 20 texts from a concerned girlfriend, family, and angry supervisors. He says, I didn't quite make it to work as I had planned. The night still gives me anxiety, and it's a good laugh when I talk about it with my boys.
I wonder if he got fired.
I, one time, decided that it was going to be fun to throw a party on a random night. I went to bed around, what I would say, 6 a.m., had to be at work at 10 a.m. the next day, and I did something I've never done before. I woke up at 3 p.m. in my bed and had
So
some...
you didn't make it.
I did not make it, and I had some calls from my my manager at the time, and she was like, I don't care if you're not at work. I just want to know that you're okay.
Oh.
I just wanted to respond and be like, I am very much
That's
not okay
almost
right
worse
now.
than a scolding.
Mhm.
Because you're like, oh, man, they thought I was dead.
Luckily for me, I think I had more clout than her at that time at the actual place of work. So
You're a clout god.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I was the clout god. Everyone knows that about me.
Man, you just don't even try to take a nap. You just if it's 6 a.m. and you have to be at work in an hour, that 30 minutes, that 45 minutes is not going to do anything.
It's going to do more harm than good, I would say.
Yes, if you even wake up, you're going to wake up feeling worse. I think. That's when you just try to hydrate, get you a liquid IV or two, get some booming loud, no creamer, and you ride.
At this point, I think you just have to call in sick.
Yeah.
You just got to call and be like, no, I absolutely cannot come in. My body is rejecting everything. But then they're like, what? Your car's here. Where are you?
Shout out to the dudes who were blowing chunks violently that rallied to go to
To go to a
some
little
girl's
boy's house
house.
to go do coke.
were they doing? I mean,
At least it didn't do coke.
That would have made his life a lot worse.
His anxiety would have been much worse.
somebody in that group took an Adderall.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody.
Actually, let's pause the coke talk for a few minutes. We might.
were we gonna talk Kid Rock?
As you guys know, a new Kid Rock video's come out.
No, Dylan, that's actually why we brought you here today, man. Why don't you sit down?
Stop.
I need to start. Actually, I've already heard this Kid Rock song, but it's only been through TV speakers as well as laptop speakers. I need to hear it through some earbuds, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe some Raycons.
Raycon.
Power on. Connected. It's never too early to start gift shopping for the holidays, especially because today you can save big on the gift that they'll use every single day. Raycon wireless earbuds. These are earbuds that the whole squad enjoys. We currently have Randy just absolutely scrapping trying to get some for himself.
Oh, poor Randy.
He
didn't
is
have any, huh?
so thirsty for some Raycon earbuds.
Poor Randy.
With seamless Bluetooth pairing and a comfortable noise isolating fit, you can start listening right away and keep listening for hours. The audio quality is amazing, comparable to what you get from other premium brands, except Raycons start at half the price, and that is facts. The new everyday earbuds come with 3 new sound profiles just to make sure that everything you're listening to sounds its best. They've got pure mode, for podcasts like us. We're pure.
Pure.
They got blues, instrumental. Also balanced mode. Again, you can do podcasts in there, rock, heavy metal. They even have bass mode for hip hop, EDM, reggae.
I woke up in balance mode.
I thought you were gonna do a Megan Trainor reference there, all about that bass mode, but
That works
you
too.
took it a different route.
They've got 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. Think about that.
You know what? I challenge that number because I think it's a lot better than what
I
they
do too.
actually advertise.
I got on the Peloton for the first time in a month the other day, and my Raycons were sitting there, and I was like, man, these are my Peloton headphones because they stay in my ears well, they fit well, they've got booming loud sound quality.
Booming loud.
I was worried. I was like, you know what? These might be dead. No, they weren't.
No.
They were so alive. They were like a POD song.
For the very first time.
Don't.
They did not deny me.
Oh, Dylan doesn't like
don't know
POD,
POD.
now?
I don't know that song. I have nothing to say.
You don't like an obscure new metal band from the early 2000s?
I certainly don't.
What if you're someone who's like, oh man, I need headphones, but I need them for work so I can talk and do stuff while I'm on Zoom meetings. Well, guess what? They got a built-in mic and you take calls from your earbuds at the press of a button. So this holiday season, get them something they can use for calls or music, for work or for play, at home or on the go, from the boardroom to the discoteca. Or pick up a pair for yourself. Do yourself a favor. Trust me, you're going to use them every day. Go to buyraycon.com/Steam today to unlock exclusive deals up to 20% off your Raycon order. But hurry. This offer is available for a limited time only, and you don't want to miss it. That's buyraycon.com/Steam to unlock a 20% off of your Raycons. Buyraycon.com/Steam.
Ooh, now the segment that people tuned in for.
What, this week in new metal?
This week in new metal. Dylan, this is your segment, so go ahead and take it from here.
Yeah, so Kid Rock released a new song and video, and it's awesome. It's not.
It's really good. The song is pretty quality. I think the lyrics are pretty well written, thought out. The chorus, the guitar riff, everything, the bridge.
You really like the message behind the song, too.
Yeah, I do. I love it, man. He's just putting the snowflakes on blast.
Don't tell me how to live.
Not a fan of the snowflakes.
No.
First line of the song is "fuck all you hoes,"
Detroit till I die, motherfucker, is the second line.
so he kind of just sets the tone right there.
Talking all that bullshit. Ain't nobody going to tell me how to live.
Nobody.
Yeah, I was worried about Kid Rock for a little bit. I think he went a little too Nashville. He got a little too worried about trying to be a singer-songwriter. He went the Bob Seger path for a little bit.
He's back.
And he decided, you know what? Nah.
He's back on his bad boy bullshit. Is what
Yeah.
it is.
He's like, nah, I got to take it back to the real me.
Man, the headlines on this song from Complex. Kid Rock slams wokeness and cancel culture in new song. Don't tell me how to live. I think
Damn.
Kid Rock's going to cancel culture.
Whoa.
Can I read some of the lyrics from the final verse of this song?
Only if you do it as Christopher Walken.
I can't do that. I
Okay.
don't have a good
But I
walk.
sling more dick. I'm playing more riffs. I slide through grass. I rip more lines than a 10-pound bass.
That's a good line.
It is a good line.
Yeah, it's
Openly talking coke. I've
about
always
cocaine,
said
folks.
the coolest people are the ones who tell you how much coke they do.
Yeah.
He says, "You never tell me shit. You never flip my script because I'm more outrageous than the Vegas Strip.
Oh shit.
That is outrageous. We'll be there for
Yeah,
your
we
bachelor
will.
party.
We will.
You're like Mayberry, bitch. I'm hard and crisp. High risk hillbilly, but I'm filthy rich.
Okay.
You're like Milli Vanilli, kind of silly and shit. I'm like Shotgun Willie smoking Phillies and shit. I'm like Reverend Ron or David Lee Roth, like Springsteen, bitch. I'm the motherfucking boss.
Ooh.
James Dean shit, I'm more like Brad Pitt. A little less pretty, but I sling more dick.
Okay.
I twang more riffs, I slide through grass. I rip more lines than a 10-pound bass. Past the mic, I'm like a slow gin fizz. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Damn, that's
Can I-
bad boy shit.
Can I ask a question? When he references Mayberry, is that a reference that the kids are going to get? Do you think the kids are up on Andy Griffith show references?
I don't even know what that is referencing.
Is the fictional community that was the setting for the Andy Griffith show, which
I think his audience is a little older.
You guys watch Riverdale?
No.
Randy, you a Riverdale guy?
maybe it's Brett. Somebody's a Riverdale guy.
Dude, did they, the Riverdale intro, they show Harbor Springs as Riverdale.
Really?
They have a drone shot. And Netflix Instagram the other day and was like, "What's your favorite fictional town?" And it says Riverdale, and then there's a picture of Harbor Springs underneath it. I want to be like, can we is Harbor Springs getting any kickback for being Riverdale's city?
So Riverdale's a fictional town. I know nothing about the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, they got to use something. It's a compliment.
I feel like we should get some kickback for that.
Dope little town, man.
Like I feel like Riverdale's one of the more popular shows on Netflix, and I feel like they're really profiting off of that show. Like, can we at least get I don't
You
know.
should run for mayor.
Dude, I was setting up for that, and then you tried to hire me at Grand X, and I had no choice.
Hey, do you still go on those chillin' the most cruises? You went on like 5 years in a row, didn't you?
Yeah, COVID kind of killed me going on them, unfortunately.
Killed
but
a lot of people.
Yeah, I try to go. Jesus, but I do try to make it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's 3 things that I like to set aside time for, it's spending holidays with my family, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then going on a Kid Rock cruise with all the people that go on Kid Rock cruises.
The flying clientele.
Dude, even before the coronavirus, do you remember the cruise ship like 5 years ago that had the rotavirus outbreak and everybody was just full body exploding?
Yes.
And they couldn't dock?
Yeah.
which
They
is
wouldn't
tough.
let them in because everybody's so sick.
It's always bad when you can't dock.
Like, we can't even dock.
You know how to dock.
Correct.
Now, when we got off the EDM cruise and the Kid Rock cruise also had everyone getting off of that cruise and leaving.
I think they were getting on.
Oh, they might have been getting on.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking to myself, you know what? Maybe we didn't have it so bad on this EDM cruise.
Look, they were just riding a different wave than we were.
There was not enough light beer in the world to sustain what that Kid Rock cruise needed at that time.
You don't typically see people wearing black leather jackets getting onto a cruise ship, but we saw them that day.
That was the peak place for those novelty T-shirts that people get Facebook ads sent to them about. Like, I'm a mother of 2 who doesn't put up with your bullshit. Blah, blah. And it's like, what? Who made this shirt?
Yeah.
Somebody's very wealthy off those shirts.
A lot of bandanas and tattoos and black leather.
So
It was
you
fun.
back in on Kid Rock?
I don't know if I can claim Kid Rock at this point. He's a little too unhinged for me to hitch my wagon to right now, but I will say that I'm happy that he is getting back to his roots.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like his old songs, he was just going so Seeger on him, and like no one can do Seeger but Seeger. But now that he's starting his songs with "Fuck all you hoes, Detroit till I die, motherfucker," I know that he is somewhat back.
Let me say this: you're doing him a lot of favors, even comparing him to Seeger.
Yeah,
Like that's like the biggest compliment you could pay Kid Rock.
yeah. I'm saying he tried to go the
did.
Seeger route.
No,
he
he definitely
tried
did.
to go the Seeger route.
Are you still allowed to listen to the Sheryl Crow Kid Rock duet?
Why wouldn't I be allowed to?
Not you, but just in
I
general.
put your picture away.
That was a big player in high school.
It was a bummer that Sally and I didn't get to have the wedding that we were originally going to have because we were just, instead of doing a first dance, we were just going to do, picture a duet together on stage.
That would have been mega cute.
That would have been cute, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Dave, I would like to allow me to be the first to wish you a happy anniversary of Creed's performance at the Cowboys.
Your Dallas Cowboys.
My Dallas Cowboys. We them boys.
Yeah, it's a video that pops up every few months, and it's what you got to watch. It's like a movie that when you pass through, you're like, oh, I'm gonna watch the last 30 minutes of this movie. It's that good. You've got a guy flying around in silk sheets with shirtless. I don't know, like a Cirque du Soleil thing. You got Creed doing their seminal hit, "Higher."
Can you take me higher?
That's pretty good. Do Christopher Walken singing "Higher."
This is also the anniversary
me high?
of Darren Ravel posting the Zapruder video on Twitter.
JFK.
JFK shot in the head.
Dude, what's his
He was whacked.
problem?
They got him. Okay? Messing with the wrong industry.
I'm never prepared for how graphic that video is.
Back and to the left.
Dude,
Pretty sure
Ravel's unhinged.
Pretty sure you can see brain in that video. Very cool.
Okay, a lone gunman. A magic bullet.
You're doing great. I think you just run with it. At
The
this
book
point.
Depository. Cuban Exiles. All right,
And
I'm done.
When Jackie crawls to the back of the car to retrieve part of his skull,
Correct.
that's pretty sad.
How did we get here?
It is sad. Well, it's the anniversary.
It's the anniversary.
We
Oh,
went from we
Happy anniversary.
we didn't have much on Creed, and then we were like, you know
Yeah.
what? Let's talk assassinations.
I never went through a Creed phase.
No,
I actually got actively bummed when they were on TRL. It was like, damn it, we have to sit through this Creed video before I can see Britney Spears.
I feel like Creed should have gotten most of the Nickelback hate, and they both got their fair share. But Nickelback was the band to hate on for a long time.
They at least had
Creed
good
is
pop.
just as bad.
What was Scott Stapp in recently? Wasn't he in some documentary recently? And we were like, what is this guy doing here? Oh, the Woodstock one,
the
Woodstock 99.
Yeah, and he seemed it didn't seem like a real person. It seemed like he was pretending to be a normal human, and Scott Stapp just wanted to break out. That was one of the weirder moments of that documentary.
Yeah, he did have his vibes were definitely off.
Hey, Dylan, I actually found some old footage of you from high school. Is it, how many, was your walk-up music with Arms Wide Open?
What was your walk-up music?
We didn't have walk-up music, man.
Lame.
Yeah, we weren't that cool.
With Arms Wide
I
Open.
feel like you don't need that in high school, Becomes a thing in college. Anyway, but no, Dave, you didn't find that video.
I would pay money. I would pay at least $100 for footage of you just taking BP or something.
Oh, I recently acquired VHS tapes of some of my old highlights,
Need it.
and I don't know how to watch them.
Give them to Randy. Can you digitize these, Randy? And put sick music to them?
Can we put it to
Here
Kid
Comes the
Rock's-
Boom by POD?
There actually might be a CD or two, but I think it's like a DVD. I should say. Sorry, but I think they're VHS. Anyway, I'll bring them in. See what we can do.
Trying to think of a way I can spin this into an old person joke, but I'm just going to leave it alone.
It pretty much speaks for itself.
Yeah, it
Dave.
does.
Yeah, thank you.
I
What,
still
that your
have
high school highlights are on VHS?
Yeah.
my
Also a DVD.
I think Sally had an iPhone in high school.
But I think I have the DVDs because my mom at some point
Damn.
just translated it over somehow.
translated it over.
Not translate, but transferred.
No, she didn't have one. June 29th, 2007. So she had one her freshman year of college.
Okay, it's Christopher Walken going into one of those places that will digitize your stuff, and you're having to explain to them that all your stuff's on VHS and it's your
Yeah, I have these old tapes from my high school baseball days. And
what
I-
position did you
Christopher,
play?
yeah. I didn't know you were a baseball player,
Mostly
Christopher.
left field.
Okay.
Made a bad error one game, and they put me a DH, designated hitter.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
What was the error? Did you miss the cutoff, man?
I lost a ball in the lights.
Were you fucking texting someone
I
or
lost
something?
the ball in the lights. It was a very crucial moment. We had a district winning streak on the line, and my error caused some runs to score, tied up the game. We went into extras. We ended up winning in like 9 innings, 9 or 10.
And you hit the game-winning home run, right? And it was like full circle.
Wish I could say I did, but
You should definitely just tell us that.
No, he
'cause one's
struck
gonna
out
look it
looking
up.
on 3 pitches.
And then I was put a DH after that.
I had one game-winning potential moment in Little League. It was probably 7th or 8th grade. And like runner on first and second, we're down like 1. I just needed to put one in play. And I popped out foul territory. And it was just such a popcorn fart.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's that. I guess I'll go
Yeah.
fuck off. Thus ended my baseball career.
I'm sorry, man.
That's all right, man. I don't think about it every night or anything. It's probably on a VHS somewhere. It probably is.
You want to transfer those over to DVD?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you talked to him in a while?
Yeah, he might not even do it. Do we have a new sponsor alert on deck right now?
New sponsor. We have a new sponsor alert.
Do you guys want to hear a little story about me?
Please.
I'm a terrible gift giver.
Okay.
Never been good at it. Not happy about it. I always struggle to figure out what gifts I can give people. But guess what? Bowl and Branch may be making things a little bit easier on me. The gift everyone wants is a better night's sleep, and Bowl and Branch never disappoints with the highest quality sheets, blankets, pillows, and throws. Plus, their holiday packaging makes your gift look and feel special. Recently got some of these in the mail, Dylan.
So did I, Will.
What color did you get?
What? I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're not the person to ask
I'm
this
not
to.
the color. I'm not the color guy. I
It is-
forgot.
Yeah, I got white.
Okay.
We're a white sheet family
can't
at
go
this
wrong
point.
with white.
No, and I have to say I'm very happy with them. Not only are they soft, but the colors and fabrics that you choose, like there's just a bunch of them. Like the variety here is through the roof. These are comfortable. These are quality sheets, and they are all at a fair price. I mean, you wouldn't consider gifting someone sheets if you knew they were mid sheets, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. These are truly a special gift, one that they'll enjoy every single day. I'm a hot sleeper. I run hot.
You're a hot boy.
I had to set up my my thermostat to go down a little bit at night when I turn down at night.
Dude, I'm a hot sleeper too, and it's a problem.
Luckily for us, Bowl and Branch makes it a lot easier to get through that.
I can't be a cuddle boy for that reason, man. Kind of a tough scene. I'm about
Yeah,
to tell you what color
That's
I got,
why I
by
have
the
to be
way.
Little Spoon, because I can't have that heat in front of me.
Ooh, I think I got Dune.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I asked Bae for her advice because we'll be sharing a bed here pretty soon.
These guys, Bowl and Branch holds himself to high standards across the board, from sourcing pure organic cotton to putting their workers' rights first. And it's not just their sheets that are made the right way. Their pillows, bath towels, and their robes are too. I need to cop one of their robes. The fact that we have a sponsor that's selling robes and I don't have a robe on me at all times, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
Their signature hem sheets are their all-time bestseller. They're beloved for so many reasons, like how they get softer with every single wash. Buttery soft, lightweight, made with 100% organic cotton weave that feels incredible in all seasons. And just like all their sheets, they come in a wide range of colors and sizes, from twin to California King, Dylan. You're a Cali King boy, right?
I used to be. I'm now a king. People don't know that the king is actually wider than the California king.
The California King's longer?
Exactly. It's for like a taller person.
Dang. Treat yourself and your loved ones to the new standard in bedding from Bowl and Branch. Their gifts come wrapped and ready in their special holiday packaging. Ordered by 12/19. That's December 19th for those keeping track at home. For guaranteed delivery by Christmas. The best deals of the year are going on now from November 18th till November 22nd with promo code STEAM at bowlandbranch.com. That's spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com. B-O-L-L and branch.com. Promo code STEAM. Exclusions may apply.
Hey, so I ran to the gents room while y'all were doing that ad read. Apologize. There's a dude in there doing his business, and his phone rang, and he took the call, and he said, "Can I call you back in like 20 minutes?" And I was like,
Just don't answer.
"Yeah, don't answer one," but he's just like 20 minutes.
20
I'm like,
minutes.
I'm like, damn, you're putting in some work, my man.
Jeez.
Classic.
Very cool.
I think it's about time we stand somebody.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this all weekend long, man.
Dude, we have some major news. We have a new announcement to make.
This man of the week.
This is our real man of the week.
Real man of the week.
Here's our theme song.
New segment alert.
Okay. Okay, that's enough.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Big shout out to Eva Hutto.
What if it's Ava?
Might be Ava.
You give me a little USB.
What do you got, Dave?
I want to do something here. Eva Hutto. That's it.
Thank you.
She's our real man of the week.
She is our real man of the week, although she is a woman who just turned 100.
Oh, I just turned 100.
Anyone who would like to guess what her secret to longevity is?
Can I
I'm
guess?
sorry, I can't hear you.
Yes, Dave. Go ahead and guess.
I'm going to say
My ears are
It's
too
not
old.
whiskey. It's not a whole plate of bacon every day.
Big Mac fries, large Coca-Cola Classic.
It's a good guess.
Every day.
It's a good guess, but no. Will, you got any guesses on what her secret to longevity is and why she is 100?
I'm
Still
going to
healthy.
say that every day for the last 100 years, she's had a rare porterhouse steak that she eats for dinner every single night.
just a
She
30
loves
ounce,
Succession.
Yeah.
30 ounce pea house.
Yeah.
No. It's actually her secret to living 100 years is every day she drinks a piping hot cup of super fantastic with no cream or sugar.
Absolutely no
Because-
cream,
because
no
all that's-
sugar.
Cream is for sissies, as we all know.
Just bean water.
That's got to be the secret because I bet no one else is doing that.
Yes. Also, she also stays active, which I'm sure has nothing to do with her living 100 years. It's all about the coffee.
What does she do for her activity?
It
I
does.
got
I don't think it
questions.
says.
It's crazy. The photo they use, she's actually wearing a bunch of 10,000 workout gears.
Those are the tactical shorts.
Yeah.
She lives in Jacksonville, which, of course, as we all know, is the largest city by land area in the lower 48.
You've amended that.
After I got called out, yeah. We're really happy for Eva.
Yeah. If we could send her anything, I hope she's listening and we can
I stopped putting cream in my coffee in 1933.
A great cream shortage.
It's for sissies.
Yeah, I think dairy's for pussy.
Oh.
Like, why do they, that's not the secret to longevity.
It's
like,
not.
Yeah,
It's
like you
not.
see fucking
It's a many people do the same thing.
Yes.
Many
yes.
people.
yeah, it's just
Good genetics, living an active life probably has something to do with it. You know.
I think it's just avoiding danger. Like
Yeah.
you're like at this point, like if she trips at this point, like it's getting scary.
It's over. She trips.
I had one nip of whiskey every single day before work, and I feel good.
So you're an alcoholic.
You just had a
okay?
drinking problem, Eva.
Yeah.
Dude, she
functioning
cannot stop
alcoholic.
sipping the booming lap.
There's someone that I'm tangentially, associated with, and they did not know for a very, very long time that Bailey's coffee creamer contained alcohol.
Oh, I think you told
And
us.
every morning for almost a year, they were putting a little Bailey's creamer in their coffee. And I think she eventually had to switch grocery stores. I think she moved or something, and she went up to someone at the grocery store, and she was like, "Hey, I can't find the Bailey's coffee creamer." And they're like, "Oh, it's probably over in the liquor section," because grocery stores outside of Texas
Right.
sell liquor. And she soon realized that she had been drinking every single morning.
Oh my gosh, that is really funny.
It would be terrible to have that realization that
How
you've just
much-
been drinking every single day.
How much alcohol is in there?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Since you put just like a little taste of it, it's got to be pretty potent, right?
I mean, probably. Have you ever had it? It tastes good.
Oh, it is. Yeah, of course I've had it. It is good. Ooh, it's almost eggnog season, folks.
I don't know. I have like a love-hate with that. I'm actually surprised you even like eggnog.
I love eggnog.
I bought some eggnog Trader Joe's yogurt.
Not good.
Probably won't do it again.
Eggnog is really good for exactly one glass.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Bloody Mary for me.
I bought like a thing of eggnog last year, and I bought it was like a farm's version. It wasn't some like, they didn't have any preservatives in it. And I was like, hold on, wait. So I need to drink all of this in the next like 3 days? Like,
Yeah.
that's too much cream.
It's a lot of cream.
I'm a certified cream boy, but
Well, not me. I'm a real man.
are you going to live to 100 because you don't put anything in your super fantastic?
Mm-hmm.
What would happen to Eva if she tried a little bit of like Picnic's souped up Mayan mocha with MCT?
It would just destroy her insides.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she make it through like 8 ounces of that?
It
No.
might, honestly, it might take her out.
That's too many calories for her at this point. She can't take that.
She would be disgusted if she saw intern Cool Adam walk in with his McDonald's.
Have you seen? Those things are.
She would
wild.
hobble up to him and try to swat it out of his hand, only to like break a finger off while she was trying to do
One
it.
of those. One of those hit the tee out the other day. It looks
She's
like
alive.
It looks like just iced milk. Like
She looks
it's
like the crypt
white.
keeper.
He walked in here the other day. And I felt bad because we just immediately couldn't stop. We
there's-
couldn't stop.
You guys
so
shit
much
all
sugar.
over him. I
There's
felt
so
so
much
bad
sugar
for
in
him.
that.
he drank it, but it is the most. There was so much going on in that coffee. There was just so much creamer.
Cool Adam's on a journey to get jacked.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I screenshotted that. I meant to send it to the meme team.
He told me he only like if his dad's trying to have a beer with him like around the holidays that he does not have that and he has a glass of water before he goes to the gym because he doesn't want to go to the gym on one beer. He's a night gym guy.
Damn, he's putting up big.
Well, he's
boy
committed to the game.
He's committed to the game.
I would say, don't let your quest for gains get in the way of having a beer with your pop. If he were here, I would say, look, man, I get it. You want to get jacked, but if Dad wants to have a beer with Dad. It's the best beer.
I like that.
I'm now off of my pedestal.
Does Cole Campbell put cream and sugar in his Super Fantastics?
Oh, I don't even want to hear how he would word that.
Oh, he puts half and half, and he puts a lot of it.
What is half and half?
He also puts a little cinnamon at the bottom of his coffee filter before putting the grounds in.
That might be something.
I know. I'm like I kind of want to try that, but then he just dumps half and half in there.
Bad boy shit.
Yeah,
Seriously, what is half and half? I don't know what's in it.
it's like half milk, half cream. I think. Look it up, Will, so I don't sound like a total dumbass.
It's just milk that's been thickened with additives like corn syrup.
Oh, okay.
That's syrup made of corn. Syrup.
If you are in a pinch for like some milk and all you have is half and half, if you cut with a little bit of water, it tastes pretty much just like milk. Like for cereal purposes, I'm saying, you know.
Okay.
Couldn't be me. Yeah, I was gonna say like for your coffee, you don't need that.
No, not for your. Come on.
Not a fucking.
I
Black
actually,
only.
I
Not
actually
a
eat my
beta
cereal
male.
with water, filtered.
When I was a kid, one time, I poured a bowl of I forgot what kind of cereal it was, like cornflakes or something, and I went to the fridge and we had no milk. I was like, ah, shit. And at the time, and I was probably like 7, I was like, okay, well, orange juice is also like a breakfast liquid, so I just put OJ in there, and it was really terrible.
A breakfast liquid.
So I acquired probably a VHS of some Blink-182 behind the scenes tour thing. I got it for Christmas one year, and one of the guys said that they would eat their breakfast, their cereal, with orange juice in it. And I was so obsessed with Blink-182 at the time. I was like, I have to go do this.
It's really bad.
I think I tried to stomach it like twice, and before I was just like, what am I doing?
Is that
Like, what am I doing?
is that to like get the benefits of like the vitamin C, like all and save time? It's with your cereal.
It must be. I
Would not
think the
recommend
guys,
it.
the guys in
Fucking
Blink-182 are super health conscious and worried about their vitamin C levels.
Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Trav.
They might get reunited.
Reunited and it's
Shouts to Mark. Cancer free.
Let's go.
That's great.
You know what his secret is, right?
He doesn't put any fucking cream in his fucking
Why is
coffee.
she so vile?
I don't know.
Got a mouth on her.
Eva Hutto has a potty mouth on her.
Chill out,
She's
Eva.
a nice old lady. She's an old bag of bones, though. Look at her.
Okay, she's 100.
That's a bag of bones, Dave.
I like that if you go to the mentions of this tweet, there's only 2 people getting mentioned in it. It's you and Big Cat.
I know, I saw that too. His mentions just filled with coffee memes.
It's got to be all coffee at
references
this
to
point.
coffee. It's a funny guy.
A funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
Can we get out of here before
Please.
Christopher Walken gets taken too far?
Bye.